of. Let them see you. Let them hear you. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the cars and stars of the NeSmith Chevrolet Dirt Late Model Series. Wave at them, they're waving at you. 24, the top drivers in the country, assembled before you, saluting you. They approach the starting box in turn 4. They are in it. They are on it. Green flags out. We're racing. Side by side up front for the lead. Front row still wheel to wheel. J-Mac on the inside. David Earl Gentry on the outside. Gentry leads lap number 1, but now J-Mac gets underneath in turn 2. Now Gentry looking to the inside, but it'll be J-Mac bringing him back to the stripe. Larry Herod runs in third. Clint Byers in the 4th spot. In 5th, it's Evan Ellis. Justin McCree now beginning to put some distance between himself and David Earl Gentry. Larry Herod in third. Still Clint Byers in the 4th spot. 5th is Evan Ellis. J-Mac brings him off the 4th turn. Green flag's out. Time Gentry hangs on to that 2nd spot. Herod following these tire tracks. Clint Byers looking inside in the 2S car. Mike Boland working up on the outside in the Triple Deuce, trying to challenge Bridgman for the 6th spot. Mike Boland trying to bring that 222 car to the front of the pack. He'll get by Bridgman for 6th. Hollingsworth on the move in the 00H, moving up to challenge Michael Blunt for the 8th position. Traffic from 8th on back. Michael Blunt in 8th. Ronnie Lee Hollingsworth running 9th. Marty Hardy in 10th. Matthew Turner closing in along with Jim McDuffie and Johnny Stokes. He'll lose several spots. Michael Blunt down on the inside. Marty Hardy now up on the outside. Goes by both Hollingsworth and Blunt down the back straightaway. Marty Hardy dusting off the groove on the outside, and he'll move up into the 8th position. Race leader now in lap traffic. Trying to weave his way through the lap traffic. Got a lap car between himself now and David Earl Gentry in 2nd. Larry Herod in 3rd. Clint Byers in the 4th spot. Evan Ellis 5th. Mike Boland in the 6th spot. Daniel Bridgman running 7th. Ronnie Lee Hollingsworth now up to 8th. Marty Hardy 9th. Michael Blunt in the 10th spot in the 121 car. And Matthew Turner up to 11th in car number 10. So Matthew Turner has worked his way up into the spot where now he and David Earl Gentry are tied for the point lead. Trouble with Evan Ellis, gets into a lap car. the 17K of Cody Curry. But he works by the 27 of Larry Harrod. Harrod caught in lap traffic. We're at the halfway point. 25 down, 25 to go. On the move. He's up to second. Here they come off the turn number 4. Green flag's out. Gentry looks to the inside. J-Mac will shut the door, but Byers on the outside gets around Gentry for second. Now Mike Bowen looking inside Gentry for the third spot. Down on the inside as we're inside 10 to go. He'll take the third spot from David Earl Gentry. Out in front, Clint Byers, Mike Bowen giving chase. David Earl Gentry in fourth. Ronnie Lee Hollingsworth around the outside of the 73 Evan Ellis as they battle for fifth. Up on 5 laps to go. Justin McCree out in front and pulling away. Almost a half straightaway lead now as Mike Bowen works to the inside of Clint Byers as they're side by side for second. Mike Bowen started 20th. Down on the inside. He'll drive underneath Byers to take over the second spot. Trying to fight back on the outside. Now it's Byers out in front of Bowen. They're still side by side. 2 to go. 2 laps to go. J-Mac is checking out in the 25, but Bowen and Byers side by side for second. Gentry riding back in the 4th spot. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Justin McCree off at 2. Bowen to the inside of Byers in the final lap. Byers will make one last bid on the outside. Checkered flag for J-Mac at the stripe. It's Bowen by a half car length. Well, J-Mac, I tell you, right there at the beginning of the race, it got pretty exciting between you and David Earl Gentry, but on the second lap, you were able to get out front, and that was all she wrote.
Oh, man, the racetrack was just super, super hooked up, and it was really whoever could get the momentum there, and luckily, he got the jump on me, but I was able to get back by him there. I thought that was going to be a real big turning point in the race, and I believe it was. It's just whoever could get out and make the racetrack the biggest.
Well, tell us about the lap traffic. Looked like you spent most of the race in that lap traffic. We had a caution on lap 11, and I think we went to like lap 39, lap 40 before we had another one. Was that pretty intense for you?
Extremely. Everybody told me all night long, you're going to be in lap traffic quick. You're going to be in lap traffic quick because you got an open racetrack, and everybody's bottled up there, and sure enough, we was. And I had guys up there in the bleachers just standing there. I could see them just standing there pointing at their head. Use your head, use your head. So I was trying to use my head there. I was wanting to get a little over anxious a few times there. I got up, jumped at the cushion, and moved back down and just got my line. It looked like it worked out.